Hello, chismosas y chismosos, and welcome back to Bay Area Housewife of True Crime, where I like to tell the stories of the real cucuys and lloronas of the world. We are at part 6 of the Zephany nurse case. As a reminder, topics may be triggering. Viewer and listener discretion is very strongly advised. The people mentioned are innocent until proven guilty in court. With all that being said, grab your hot Cheetos and let's dive back into today's case. The year everyone found out the truth in 2015, Cassidy got into a lot of fights at school. Teachers became concerned, and the principal actually called Michelle Zephany into the office. And Michelle told him, quote, "Dr. D. Brian, you need to stop calling me out of class for these things. It's your sister," he said. "The reason we call you is because we know you're the only one that can talk to her," end quote. Towards the end of the year, Michelle crashed out. Understandably so. I would probably too. I mean, I feel like crashing out when I get a mail dasher, so this would completely throw me off. Michelle decided to spend some time at a hotel with her boyfriend. She ended up missing her final exams, but luckily the education department understood the situation and she decided to make up her exams, was able to make up for exams. She passed and was able to graduate in March of 2016. Lavana's trial started in August of 2015, and Michelle wrote her final exams in January of 2016. In July of 2016, Michelle found out she was pregnant. This was a total surprise. She had been responsible and had been taking all of the precautions. Recently, she had switched from taking the contraceptive shot to the pill. Her Muslim boyfriend insisted they get married, but Michelle didn't want to rush things. Mother's intuition is strong with Celeste, because the very next day Michelle found out she was pregnant. Celeste actually texted her asking how she was doing. When Michelle told her she was pregnant, Celeste told her that she already knew. Celeste had a dream where Michelle was pregnant. In the book, Michelle tells the author, "There are people who have to pay thousands of rands to fall pregnant, who will go so far as to steal a child because they can't have one of their own. And I'm here, blessed with the baby," end quote. Michelle couldn't bring herself to tell Michael she was pregnant. Her aunt actually was the one to tell him, and although he was disappointed at first, he's now a very involved grandparent. When the aunt spilled the beans, he actually had a feeling something was up, because ever since taking over the shopping for the household, Michelle had recently stopped asking him to buy her feminine pads, and he noticed they had been piling up in the bathroom cupboard. This same aunt told Lavana about the pregnancy, and although Michelle believes that a journalist who she became close with leaked the news about her pregnancy to the media, I wouldn't be surprised if this aunt was also the culprit. Attorney Reyes Khan defended Lavana during the course of the case in court. He was able to get the judge to allow her bail for 5,000 rand under the condition she not have contact with Michelle. Unable to come home, Lavana stayed in Grassy Park. During the trial for the case, the defense tried to, with all their might, to gain sympathy by telling the kidnapper side of the story about how Lavana Solomon had suffered several miscarriages, and she was so desperate to have a child of her own. Lavana wanted to have a baby so that her boyfriend Michael would marry her. As of this recording, Lavana denies stealing Zephany. According to her, a woman named Sylvia approached her at a Winburg hospital when she was there struggling to conceive. Lavana said that another lady working with this so-called Sylvia handed her baby Zephany at a train station. The woman supposedly told Lavana that the baby was unwanted and that she would be doing the baby a favor by giving the baby a better life if she took the baby. At the trial, Michelle testified as a witness during sentencing. They did not call her as a witness during the trial. She was pregnant and trying to hide it, and LaVonna was convicted and sentenced. The first time Michelle was able to see LaVonna since the news broke out about the truth was when she made a statement during her sentencing. In August of 2016, LaVonna was convicted of fraud and kidnapping and was sentenced to 10 years at the Worcester female prison. In my opinion, 10 years is nothing compared to the 17 years and lifelong pain she's caused to the nurse family and their generations to come. I think she should have gotten at least 17, if not life, for what she did. I think she herself was the suspect who pretended to be the nurse who took baby's Zephany from her freshly postpartum mother's bedside at the hospital. According to Marcianette, one of the investigating deputy social workers in the case, she tells the author in the book, quote, "At first, LaVonna most stuck to the story that it's her child. She told us that she was pregnant. She got pains through it, though it wasn't her time. And she went to this auntie who's always driving moms to the hospital to get their babies. That auntie took her to the hospital. She had the baby, and then she came back with the baby to Michael. That was what she said in our initial visit. Then afterwards, she claimed that she did not steal the baby. The baby was given to her by a lady named Sylvia," end quote.